Hi, welcome to my vlog. Our topic for this video is all about the circulatory system. I hope you enjoy watching. Let's get started. The circulatory system is also called the cardiovascular system or the vascular system. It permits blood to circulate and transport nutrients, carbon dioxide, oxygen, hormones, and blood cells to and from the cells in the body to provide nourishment and help in fighting diseases, stabilize temperature, and maintain homeostasis. The circulatory system has three major parts: the heart, the blood vessels, and the blood. The first major part of the circulatory system is the heart. Heart is a muscular organ about the size of a fist located just behind and slightly left of the breastbone. A stick wall at the center which divided the heart into two is called septum. The heart has four chambers: the right atrium, the right ventricle, the left atrium, and the left ventricle. The right atrium it is receive blood from the veins and pump it to the right ventricle. The right ventricle it is receive blood from the right atrium and pump it to the lungs where it loaded with oxygen. The left atrium it is receive oxygenated blood from the lungs and pump it to the left ventricle. The left ventricle is the strongest chamber. It is pump oxygen-rich blood to the rest of the body. Heart is a four-valve: the tricuspid valve, mitral valve, the pulmonary valve, and the aortic valve. Tricuspid valve it is between the right atrium and the right ventricle. The mitral valve it is between the left atrium and the left ventricle. The pulmonary valve it also called pulmonic valve. It is between the right ventricle and the pulmonary artery. The aortic valve it is between left ventricle and the aorta. The second major part of the circulatory system is the blood vessels. Blood vessels is carries the blood throughout the body. The blood vessels has a three kinds: the artery, the vein, and the capillaries. Artery is start with A takes blood away. It is carries the blood away from the heart. The arteries has two types: the aorta and the pulmonary artery. The aorta is the largest blood vessels in the heart. The pulmonary artery it is carries blood containing carbon dioxide from your heart to your lungs. Vein. Start with V brings blood back to the heart. Vein has three types: the inferior vena cava, superior vena cava, and the pulmonary vein. Inferior vena cava and superior vena cava where the blood enters the heart from the body, and the pulmonary vein it is carry blood containing oxygen from your lungs to your heart. The third kind of blood vessels is capillaries. Capillaries are many thin wall vessels that connect the arterioles and venous. It is through the capillaries that nutrients and waste are exchanged between the blood and the body tissue. It is deliver low oxygen blood to veins. The path of the blood in the heart. In the right side, which is the color blue, blood enters the heart through the two large veins, the inferior and superior vena cava, emptying oxygen-poor blood from the body into the right atrium. As the atrium contracts, the blood flows from your right atrium into your right ventricle through the open tricuspid valve. When the ventricle is full, the tricuspid valve shuts. This prevents blood from flowing backward into the atria while the ventricle contracts. As the ventricle contracts, blood leaves the heart through the pulmonic valve into the pulmonary artery and to the lungs where it is oxygenated. In the left side, which is color red, the pulmonary vein empties oxygen-rich blood from the lungs into the left atrium. As the atrium contracts, the blood flows from your left atrium into your left ventricle through the open mitral valve. When the ventricle is full, the mitral valve shuts. This prevents blood from flowing backward into the atrium while the ventricle contracts. As the ventricle contracts, blood leaves the heart through the aortic valve into the aorta and to the body. Third major part of the circulatory system is the blood. Blood is a body fluid in humans and other animals that delivers necessary substances such as nutrients and oxygen to the cells and transport metabolic waste products away from those same cells. In vertebrates, it is composed of blood cells suspended in blood plasma. The blood has four parts: the red blood cells, the white blood cells, the platelet, and the plasma. Red blood cells has a hemoglobin in the protein. It is a round with a flattish intended center like donut without a hole. It is carry fresh oxygen of all the body. White blood cells, it also called leukocytes or leukocytes. It is part of the body's immune system. They help the body fight infection and other diseases. The white blood cells has five types: the neutrophils, eosinophils, basophils, lymphocytes, and monocytes. Neutrophils is the first response to bacteria or a virus. Eosinophils is known for their role in allergy symptoms. Basophils is known for their role in asthma. Lymphocyte, it is fights infection by producing antibodies. Monocyte, it is clean up dead cells. Platelets, it also known as thrombocyte, are small colorless cells fragments in our blood that form clots and stop or prevent bleeding. Plasma is the largest part of your blood. It is light yellow liquid. Is to take nutrients, hormones, and proteins to the part of the body that need it. Cells also put their waste product into the plasma. Both platelets and plasma can be donated. So those all about the circulatory system, and I hope you have learned from this video. Thank you for watching and goodbye!